Alright guys, welcome to another trade recap. This is how I got railed trading the Nasdaq today. I'm down another 540 barros. I'm on a losing streak, so currently trying to come off that dry streak, but I keep getting absolutely prime Alana Rhodes blacked. So I'm gonna go ahead and just hop straight into the recap. So pretty much starting off on the day, looked like a very obvious classic buy profile. Asia expands, London accumulates, pre-market 8:30 comes down. We sweep out the London and the Asia low into a 15 hourly and a 4-hour fair value gap. You can see here on the hourly we get perfect closes above the consequent encroachment respecting that level. And going back onto the 15, we see here 9:30 market opens, we come up, we displace higher, breaking past these highs and these highs over here on the 4-hour as well. So I was interested in looking for a continuation to the upside, but unfortunately, as you could see, that shit didn't play out. But looking at it in hindsight, I mean, I don't think it worked out just for the simple fact that it was way too premium. So I'm gonna go ahead and just scale down onto the lower onto the lower time frame. So coming down to the 1 minute, you can see here we put in this SMT at the high after the sweep of that after the sweep of liquidity right here, and I believe it was also inside of a 15 minute. Let me see. Did we get a closure above there? 848. So we actually ended up violating that. So um, give me 1 second. Yeah, so we actually ended up violating that level. So I didn't think that SMT was going to hold. So scaling down to the 1 minute. And the reason I wanted to take a continuation off this 15-minute fair value gap was just because it broke structure and we got a nice body closure above those highs. So I wanted to see, it's pretty much just what I wanted to see here. Just go boop like that, but it's not what we got. So going on to the entry, we came down, we stopped liquidity into this 1 minute gap. Then from there, you can see we got a nice rejection to the upside, putting in a change of state, also putting in a market structure break right here, and we created a 1 minute fair value gap. So went ahead and entered here on the fair value gap. As you can see, we got prime Lana Rhodes blacked immediately as soon as we got entered. We hit stop loss within 2 minutes, and Aubrey Graham, Drizzy Drake decided to make an appearance here with these Drake candles. Oh, let me go ahead and get rid of that. So yeah, Drizzy Drake decided to make an appearance here with those Drake candles, dumping an immediate 75 points, quite literally railing our fucking stop loss. But yeah, that was pretty much the reason why I took that trade. I mean, looking at it now, shit was just simply in way too high of a premium. As you can see here, price came down to this discounted one, and even this one right here, and you know, it holds it perfectly. But it was after my trading time. I don't trade past 11 a.m., so I wouldn't have taken this regardless. But as you can see, price just went into a fucking consolidation here to end off the week. But yeah, it's pretty much how I got dicked trading the Nasdaq today. I don't know, man. Gotta end this losing streak on a 3 losing streak. Hopefully we can end that shit coming into Monday. But if you guys like the video, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe for more recaps. Also forgot to do the recap for yesterday. Took a loss yesterday as well. I lost $440, I believe. So give me one moment. I'm gonna go ahead and just go back into that chart as I vividly remember the fucking trade. Give me 1 second here. All right, so here it is. So this is yesterday's loss. Oh fuck, and I just lost it. Whoopsies, 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 whoopsies. Where was it? Okay, it was right here. So yesterday, Thursday's loss. I was bearish just for a simple fact that I believe if I remember correctly, if I could just replay this real quick. Where was it? Right here. Yeah, so yesterday's loss, it was very obviously bearish. Asia accumulated. London took out that Asia high. Then again, pre-market, we take out that high. We displace lower. Important 15-minute first presented gap here. I was looking for shorts down into this level right here. But then what I should have taken, I didn't take, just for the simple fact that I didn't like the way it looked, and it honestly just had like no displacement. But pretty much what I was gonna take yesterday was this CISD right here. So we stop liquidity right here into the 15-minute. Go ahead and just expand that. So yeah, we stopped liquidity right there into that 15-minute. We had a change in state right here. But honestly, I didn't like it. It looked like a consolidation, even though we got a body closure right here. It honestly just had no displacement or whatever. And then on top of that, I did want to take this 1 minute inversion, but there was a 5 minute right here that lined up with that as well. So I wanted to wait for the 5 minute to get inverse as well. So we ended up getting that 1 minute inversion right here. But again, I wanted to wait for 5. So I didn't enter here off the CISD just because it just looked like it was all choppy. And 9 out of 10 times when I do take these choppy CISDs, it just goes in the complete opposite direction. So just was just using proper judgment and discretion there. And as you can see, ended up just fucking immediately dumping towards TP. We finally ended up getting that 5-minute inversion. I had set a limit up here off this 5-minute to catch the continuation into my target, but it just never got filled. So we're going to keep going. I went a little bit too fast there. So I went a little bit too fast. So then price ended up making this other 5-minute right here. And as soon as we tapped into it, was looking for a change in delivery. And quite literally, it was the same thing. So right here, give me one moment. So this is what I took. We swept out liquidity right here. We had a change in state of delivery right here. I like the displacement that we got, and I like how fast the change in delivery was off of that. So as you can see, same thing. We got stopped out within 3 minutes, making us lose money right there. So pretty much what I was able to learn from this trade was it was heavily discounted. So I mean that was my mistake there. It was heavily discounted. We also took out the objective, and honestly there was real I was also targeting the previous day low here. I thought I was going to go down to here, just given for the simple fact of how the daily profile was looking. But as you see, we never even go near that low. Price ends up just reversing completely, I believe. Yeah, so we never even came down near that low. Ended up just reversing and then just moved back to the upside. So yeah, that was a trade also took on Thursday. So yeah, like I said, we're on a 3-loss streak. Hopefully we could end that coming into Monday. But that's pretty much how I lost $400 on Thursday, and that's how I lost $540 today on Friday.